Hi, my name is Diana, the dummy cook, and today we're going to make a steamed carrot cake. Yes, you heard it, steamed carrot cake, and you're going to love it. Let's do it. Okay, so it's my husband's birthday tomorrow and I'm going to start making a carrot cake. But I'm going to do a recipe that is steamed and you're going to see how cool it is. It's really easy and you don't even need the oven. So I'll tell you a story later. I did this in a hotel suite one time. Let me show you. So I already chose the recipe in my app and now we're going to go here to my week and it's going to be waiting for me here. There you are, steamed carrot cake, click on it and start cooking. Alright, so it says grease and line the bottom of a loaf pan 9 by 5 more or less with parchment paper and set aside. I don't usually put parchment paper and it works, so here you are. You see that I already greased it, so I'm going to put it aside. Right now I'm going to use a foil version because I want to show you later how well this fits in the varoma, okay? Let's put it aside. Next, let's see what we need to do. 7 ounces of carrots in pieces. Well, I like to cheat and I buy the baby carrots because they're already small and they're already peeled. So I'm going to put 7 ounces here. Yes, I know that they're not gonna be 1 inch, but it's going to chop them anyway. So I'm just gonna go for it, okay? So 7 ounces coming up. Next, of course, I know it, right? We're gonna cover it and it's going to chop. Next, it's asking me to scrape down the sides. Wow, it's already very chopped, but it wants to chop a little bit more. That was 3 seconds, okay? So let me scrape down a little bit. Woo! Because as I bring everything to the bottom, now it's going to chop again. I didn't need to prepare them in 1 inch size, right? Close it again and go for another 3 seconds and again at speed 8. Okay, what do we have here? Perfectly grated carrots right here. So let's keep going. We need 4.5 ounces of flour. Let's go for it. Okay, 4.5 ounces of flour. Next, 2.5 ounces of sugar. Ta-da! Perfection. 2.5 of dark brown sugar. 2.5. Just a little bit more. There you go. 4 ounces of applesauce unsweetened. I could make my own applesauce, but I didn't this time, okay? Applesauce coming up. Oh, they lied to me. They said it was 4 ounces. This is when you really see that they're tricking you when you buy food. Okay, 3.9, not that bad. 2 large eggs. There we go. 1 TSP of ground cinnamon. 1 TSP. 1 TSP of baking powder. Baking powder. Ha! Half TSP of baking soda. Coming up, 1/4 TSP of salt. That will be 1/4 right there. 1/8 of ground nutmeg. You see, it's a very fast recipe. You just have a lot of items. And 1 TSP of vanilla extract. Smells so good. I love vanilla. What else? What else? Okay, we're going to cover it. And it wants 5 seconds at speed 3. We're going to mix. Okay. Awesome. Now we're going to scrape down the sides. This time I'm not gonna show you. It just mixed it, okay? Yep, it's all mixed in there. So I'm just gonna bring down the sides to keep mixing and having everything at the bottom. And it says, yeah, cover me. Another 5 seconds at speed 3. Mixing again. And now we're going to add 2 ounces of chopped pecans. Now, when I started with Thermomix, these things will get me. You see how it says chopped pecans? Usually, I will just bring the pecans here, and at this step, I will be like, what do you mean chopped? You're gonna chop it for me. Yes, you need to chop it before you start the recipe. Or, if you have a second mixing bowl, this is the perfect time to switch the mixing bowls, put the pecans, chop them, and then switch the mixing bowl again, and continue. But anyway, I did that before, so now I have the chopped pecans here. And here we go, 2 ounces of chopped pecans, you see? 2 ounces of raisins. Yummy! Can't wait to celebrate. 2 ounces. And we're going to cover one more time to mix again. Speed 3, 5 seconds. All right, so we have the batter for the cake. Transfer batter to prepared pan. Let me get it. Here we are. So we're going to put this batter in here. And later, I'm going to put it to wash itself because this is a little messy. But I'm so glad that Thermomix can wash itself. Yep. So what do we have here? Ta-da! The butter in a pan. I mean, big deal, right? So far, so good. All right, next. Okay, so now we're going to cover tightly with foil and we're going to place it in the varoma dish. Cover that. We're going to cover tightly with foil. And here we have the varoma. This is the dish, this is the lid. We're just missing the tray. We don't need it today. Let's take this off. We don't need the measuring cup anymore. We're going to put this inside, and you see how well it fits? This is what I wanted to show you. I just did a video the other day and I was doing it with a metallic pan, and the metallic pan was not fitting completely. So when I was closing this, you see, now it closes perfectly. The other one didn't. So on purpose, I wanted to use this one today so I can show you, okay? Next, we're going to add water, 45 ounces of water, because we need to steam. 45, okay. Set the varoma in position, right on top. Okay, so 70 minutes. Let's go and do it. This is temperature varoma and speed 2. It's going to be steaming for 70 minutes. Without me, I'm gonna leave. Now, before I leave, let me tell you a little story. My daughter was a competition dancer, and one time during a trip, I wanted to see how many kids we could feed with 2 Thermomixes in a suite in a hotel. My friend and I, we brought 2 Thermomixes and we were cooking pancakes in the morning. Yes, we brought something so we could finish the pancake. We did spaghettis and chicken tacos in the middle of the day. And then for the next morning, I wanted to have carrot cake for all the kids. And there were like 15 kids at least, so I wanted to make 2 cakes. Now, during the day when we were doing the spaghetti, there was a time when we were putting bacon in the Thermomix and you could see all that steam coming out of the Thermomix smelling like bacon. And we thought that the fire sprinklers could go off. So we started going like this for 20 minutes the whole time that the bacon was cooking. So that was during the day. When at night I was going to prepare the 2 carrot cakes, I started and then I realized, oh my gosh, this is going to start steaming and the steam is gonna come up and then we're gonna have the same issue, right? And I don't wanna be here for 7 minutes going like that. So what did I do? I took both Thermomixes in the shower so they could be steaming all they wanted and the sprinklers wouldn't go off. Now the next day, a friend told me that the sprinklers don't go off because of the steam, but I didn't know that and I didn't wanna take a risk. So anyway, I have a picture right here of how that went. And yes, all the kids had carrot cake in the morning with their pancakes and it was amazing. And the answer to my question, yes, 2 Thermomixes can feed a whole damn steam and the parents for 2 days in a row, and you cannot imagine how much money we saved. Anyway, there's my little story right there. I'm going to go away and I'll be here in about an hour. Okay, see you later.
1 hour later.
Oof, okay, we only have 1 minute left. That is awesome. And I can see all the steam here. You cannot see it because this is clear, but let me try to show you. What if I do this? Can you see the steam now? Well, you see how it's getting the top wet here, right? All right, so I hope you can see the steam. It's a lot. And it smells like carrot cake. I can tell. Cooling down. All right, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, remove pan from varoma and allow cake to cool for 10 minutes before removing from pan. Allow cake to cool completely before frosting. So we're not gonna make the frosting yet. Now, I always say, never open this towards your face, right? You let the steam go in the back. And then you can look inside and see how it's going. And use this as a tray. That's a great tip. Okay, let me put it here. And here we go. You see? All right, we have to wait 10 minutes, so I'll see you in a little bit.
A few minutes later.
Woohoo! 10 minutes have passed. Let's see. I can see my carrot cake right here. And actually, I don't like frosting, so this is my favorite part. Let's get it out of the mold right here. And it's so moist. I can feel it already as I'm getting it out here. Once you try a moist carrot cake, a steamed carrot cake, you'll never want the regular one. Whoosh. Here we go. Let me turn it around. 1 sec. Here we are. Ta-da! To me, this is already the carrot cake. I don't need anything else. But let's be good and let's add the frosting. Like the instructions say, I have to wait until it is completely cool. So I'm going to keep watching my movie. Bye-bye.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're ready for the frosting. Let's keep going. Clean mixing bowl. I did that. And we're going to add the butterfly whisk. Put it right here. Just there. Now we're adding 4 ounces of cream cheese. Room temperature. Yes, it is. 4 ounces coming up. Okay. And now we have 2 ounces of butter. Room temperature in cubes. 2 ounces. Here we go. It's good. And 1 ounce of sugar. And 1 ounce. Perfect. And let's cover it. 10 seconds at a speed 4. Okay. Mixing. frosting ready. If this had been heavy whipping cream, then we will have a different type of frosting. I'll show you that in another cake. But this one is cream cheese. So we're going to remove the butterfly whisk and we're going to spread frosting over top of cake and garnish with chopped pecans. Okay, let's do that. And please bear with me. I am horrible at decorating cakes, okay? But it's going to taste great. So let me show you really quick. This is what happened. And now I'm going to take the butterfly whisk. If my husband was around, he will be already making sure that that this is clean. So let's put the whipping cream over. It says only over. A few times that I did this cake, I put it also on the sides. Trust me, it didn't look good. So I'm just gonna put it over this time and it's just going to look however, whatever. You know, I can pull that card every time I want. The dummy cook is the card I can pull every time I mess up, which is very often. So yes. Do this, but the taste always restaurant quality. A little more here. Now I have to confess, for this part my husband is actually here. He's looking, making sure that everything is working with microphones and all of that, and I know that he's already putting faces because he wants to come and help and I'm not letting you. So this is your birthday cake, honey, by the way. It's a surprise cake for you for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yes, no surprise anymore, huh? I should take the cover picture with you going So I am done with that. We're going to put the chopped pecans all over. Isn't it cool? Someone's birthday and you can make the cake yourself. And I know that many of you already make cakes, but you know, many of you don't make cakes. I didn't. I know I didn't. So it is very empowering to be able to do it yourself. Almost there. Chopped a lot of pecans because I wanted this to look good. Done. Here we are. Keep cake refrigerated. I will do that because the birthday is tomorrow morning until ready to serve. Woohoo! Okay, so let me show you right here. Do not drop the cake, Diana. All right, so here we have, ta-da! Steamed carrot cake. And again, like I said, because this is steamed, it is perfectly baked. You know, it does substitute the oven. So it is perfectly made, but it is moist because of the steam. So you know when you buy one of those cakes and everything is super dry and you need a lot of milk to eat it? This one, unbelievable. Like I said, once you have one of these, you will never have a store-bought cake or a regular non-steamed carrot cake. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you need a Thermomix in your life, you know what to do. Please contact me right here or use my purchase link. It's in the comments and it gives you free shipping. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.